El torneo de Boca Raton o Virginia Slims de Florida, uno de los torneos favoritos de Gabriela, puesto que ya había ganado allí en dos ocasiones, esta vez en 1991 iba por su tercera conquista. Antes de lograrlo tendría que sacar adelante este partido comprometido en semifinales ante la gran revelación del circuito, la local Jennifer Capriati. Gaby ya había conquistado este torneo en 1988, cuando en la final derrotaría por primera vez en su carrera a Steffi Graf, y en 1990, un año antes de este partido que veremos a continuación, lo había logrado nuevamente y precisamente la rival en la final había sido Jennifer Capriati, quien en aquella ocasión, con aún 13 años, disputaba su primer torneo como profesional y lo hacía a lo grande, llegando a la final. En esta ocasión a Gaby le tocaba enfrentar a una Capriati mucho más experimentada, ya entre las 10 mejores del mundo, y tal como les mencioné, fue un partido comprometido. Sin embargo, una Gabriela desbordante de talento y creatividad pudo sacar adelante un primer set complicado y dominar claramente el segundo para avanzar a la final.
In the top 10, you see Sabatini, ranked 4th. Gabriela netting the forehand after Jennifer had run a bit.
Well, Gabby's playing from the end where she has the wind behind her. She needs to take advantage of that in this opening game.
First the forehand, now the backhand. Love 30.
Gabby winning almost $1 million in prize money last year and has won over $3.5 million during her career.
Does Jennifer open by breaking Sabatini's service? An auspicious start to an afternoon of tennis, would it not?
Well, Jennifer's got off to a very good start so far, but she has to capitalize on these break points now.
Capitalize she does. Capriati breaks Sabatini. Will take another. Capriati serving. Sabatini broken for only the 4th time in this tournament. 15 love.
Was a very good second serve from Jennifer Capriati, right into the backhand corner.
If there is one area of criticism of Jennifer's game, and she herself is quick to raise this, is the accuracy of her first serves. But Tom Gullickson was saying it is something that can be readily adjusted. It's not mechanical, apparently. Love rocketing the two-fisted backhand down the line.
And Stefano Capriati watching on as he does in all of Jennifer's matches, but a well-disguised backhand from Capriati.
Sabatini has yet to earn a point. To love Capriati.
Well, they're both very popular players here, Jennifer being the American player, but a huge Latin following for Gabriela Sabatini, and it is quite remarkable that Jennifer has won the first 8 points of this match.
Oh, there you go. To love. Sabatini defeated Steffi Graf in 1988 here. Graf the champion in 89, Sabatini again in 90.
That's a nice sum for someone only 20 years of age.
Capriati, pinpoint placement of the backhand.
15 all.
15 all.
And very good movement from Jennifer. And once again, she comes up with the winner with the backhand up the line, catching her opponent off guard.
And again.
Perfect play.
15-30.
A good return from Jennifer, pulling Sabatini wide, and then Jennifer just heading to the open court.
And the ace. Right down the middle.
Well, the Virginia Slims of Florida is part of the Kraft General Foods World Tour, and we have 60 tournaments in over 20 countries, and the women play for $23 million in prize money. So I guess you could say we've come a long way, baby.
And again the service winner. Sabatini now relying on her very strong service game.
Well, that's one part of Sabatini's game that has improved over the last couple of years. Gabby is very strong.
Person.
Second service. What a tremendous return by Capriati to take us to deuce. The kick on the service by Sabatini.
It was a very good serve from Sabatini. But Capriati just getting to it and hitting a very good return down the line. And the windy conditions not letting up at all. And Sabatini at the moment serving from the northern end, so her ball toss for her serve right into the sun.
It caused both Crozier and Graf problems in our first semifinal, won by Steffi. The velocity of the pace between Sabatini and Jennifer.
Advantage to Capriati.
Sabatini hits with a lot of heavy topspin. And she catches Capriati right there, but Gabby tried to come in behind that shot, caught in no man's land. She was just a little slow getting in behind the ball to the backhand side.
Break point. And in. How's that for a backhand?
Well, there's not many players who can hit a backhand like that, such heavy topspin, and then to come up with the winner, because it wasn't a bad return. It's so hard to read where Gabby is hitting those backhands.
Advantage Sabatini. An opportunity to serve for her first game. Trailing 2-love.
Sabatini is concentrating serving to Capriati's forehand on both courts.
3 service winners in this game by Gabby. We return to deuce for a third time.
Jennifer, a classic two-handed backhand, but she has very, very good footwork, but the forehand side is the weaker for Jennifer Capriati.
Capriati was caught as the ball kicked into her. Advantage Sabatini.
Well, it was a very short return, landing inside the service line, and that enabled Gabby to attack the net.
This is the 4th time she served for this game. 3rd time, pardon me.
And last year when Gabby won the US Open against Steffi Graf in the final, Mary Jo Fernandez in the semi-final, Gabby was very successful because she attacked the net. And that's something that she's worked on in her game.
And long. Sabatini holds service for the first time. 2-1. We'll return after this from Infinity, the luxury car division of the Nissan Motor Company. Visiting here, I know they are quite proud of their daughter Chris at the moment. She and Andy expecting parents.
Chris and Andy's baby will be due early October.
Love. Sabatini saying that the pressure now is on Jennifer Capriati in her 2nd year on tour, that she's no longer the heralded newcomer. She is a proven commodity and now must produce over the long haul. strategy working for Sabatini coming up on the approach.
15 all.
Well, Sabatini can hit the slice as well as the topspin off her ground strokes, but she's very confident when she comes to the net now. She's worked on that net play with her coach, Carlos Kiermaier. And he started working with her after the French Open last year.
They were out hitting earlier today for a prolonged period of time. She and her coach on this court. And just wide. 30-15.
A lot of people are waiting to see just how well Jennifer does in the second year on the Kraft General Foods World Tour, because what happens, a lot of youngsters come out, they play, they don't have any pressure the first year and they do well, and then all of a sudden all the pressure is on them and they don't perform as well in the second year.
I will say, and the crowd must agree, this is taking on the form and shape of an outstanding tennis match. The prolonged rally 30-all.
I think Jennifer Capriati will do well in the second year on the tour, because she's definitely in a class of her own as far as the juniors go.
Break points. Sabatini has been broken once today. Here's her opportunity to avenge that first game and not us at 2-all.
Well, Gabby is trying to play the forehand side of Jennifer more.
And deuce.
Jennifer's backhand is so consistent, that double-handed backhand. And I'm sure Jimmy Evett might have had a little bit to do with that shot, because Jennifer got lessons from him when she was only 4 years of age.
Now, that wasn't all that long ago. Yes. Sabatini with the advantage.
Well,
And they break opportunity.
The heavy topspin, plus the fact that the wind is behind Sabatini, very difficult for Jennifer Capriati to get any depth on her shots. Sabatini wanting a forehand.
Whoa, Capriati! Exploding the backhand for the cross-court winner.
Well, it wasn't bad play by Gabby. A right shot right into the backhand side there, but what can you do when your opponent comes up with a winning backhand like that?
Sabatini is showing us early that more times than not she will be successful in coming to the net.
Well, the difference with that approach shot then was that it was a slice backhand, not much pace, and Capriati had to create her own pace. Whereas at the time when she hit that screaming backhand winner cross court, it was a hard struck ball by Sabatini, and Capriati just took the pace off that. Sabatini taking her time, because Capriati does play very quickly.
The third time in this game that Sabatini has had this break opportunity. Deuce a third time. You see the debris. It is not intentionally thrown. It is being carried onto the court from distant areas of the polo club. And one. And the you hear for Capriati now with an advantage and an opportunity after facing 3 separate break points to hold service.
Jennifer is a very, very strong competitor, and it's amazing for somebody so young to be that mentally tough.
She went for it, did she not? Long on the backhand by Capriati. Deuce a 4th time. Thirteenth point of this game. 2-1 Capriati leads. First set.
Capriati that time putting the pressure on Sabatini by coming to the net.
Capriati with some rare frustration in slamming the ball off the court. This has become wind tunnel tennis.
Very, very difficult conditions. But the shot that Gabby just tried to play, the backhand slice down the line, is one of the most difficult shots in tennis. You have to go for a lot of control, and you can just see how bad the wind is.
Deuce a 6th time.
I played tennis this morning at 9 o'clock, and it was perfect conditions, clear blue sky, no wind at all, and then about 11 o'clock the wind picked up, and it's just gained in strength ever since.
It keeps the Sunbass crowd cool, but it plays havoc with shots. Capriati. Both staying on the baseline that time. Sabatini not coming up.
Well, Gabby has to wait for the right ball to come in behind, because as Jennifer has shown us before, she can hit some unbelievable passing shots, especially off the backhand side. And Gabby taking her time, not playing to Jennifer's pace at all, because Jennifer does play very quickly between points.
Capriati stares down break point 3 separate times. It takes 18 points to decide our 4th game. 3-1 Jennifer in the opening set.
A very smart play from Jennifer on that last serve, because she didn't put a hard serve in. A slow-paced serve, and that caught Sabatini off guard. Sabatini was expecting it to come through a little bit faster, and because it wasn't much of a hard serve, the wind also held it back, and that brought the mishit from Gabby.
Sabatini in 3 previous meetings, will remind you, has dropped but 1 set to Capriati. Second serve. Love 15. Sabatini has been broken once, you know that.
And the different backhands of Sabatini and Capriati, a lot of topspin off that forehand side of Sabatini.
It was a fabulous trip to Japan for Sabatini at the Pan Pacific in the month of February. And in, unleashing a wicked backhand down the line. 15 all.
Sabatini's been very successful with the backhand down the line, as has Jennifer Capriati. They both like that shot.
At the Pan Pacific, Gabriela defeated Steffi Graf, Martina, Mary Jo Fernandez. Was fortunate just to be able to get her racket on the return by Jennifer.
15-30.
Well, to give Jennifer a short serve, she's going to really step in on those returns.
First to come up, Capriati makes Sabatini pay. And it's double break point.
15-40.
Well, not a very good choice of a volley from Sabatini. It sat up, and then Sabatini had to commit one way. And Capriati does like to go cross-court with those shots, and that's why Sabatini went that way. Gave Jennifer her least favorite shot to hit, but she made it anyway.
In 2 previous matches, Sabatini broken 3 times. She may be broken twice in 5 sets or 5 games here. .30-40.
Well, as you said, Paul, Sabatini did have a great tournament in Japan after the Australian Open, winning that title, defeating Martina in the final, but the match against Steffi Graf in the quarterfinals, 7-6 in the third, and Steffi actually had a match point in that match, and could have gone either way, but a very good win for Sabatini over Martina in that final.
Could we have Graf and Sabatini here tomorrow? Time will tell. Steffi easily over Natalie Rosier today, 6-1, 6-2. Deuce. Now Sabatini, like Jennifer, able to stare down 2 match points. Or pardon me, 2 break points. A little premature, would
I
you
don't
say?
think Gabby wants to be at match point just yet.
You turned pale when you looked at me. Ball. Advantage Sabatini. 3 straight points earned by Gabby after once down 15-40. Sabatini holds server and will return after this word from Olive Garden Restaurants, where all the best of Italy is. He has held service and closes within a game in our opening set. Jennifer serving. That's the 3rd time she has done that.
That's pinpoint accuracy. And the gentleman on your screen, Gabby's father, Osvaldo, and sitting next to him, Gabby's brother, Osvaldo Jr.
He might have to tip his cap to Jennifer for that shot.
30 love.
Well, it was a good idea from Gabby, but she has to commit herself to the forehand down the line, and very well controlled shot from Jennifer.
And wide. 40 love. Of all the articles we have read on Capriati, and they are everywhere, my favorite is where she defines what she likes most. Bart Simpson, puppies, Madonna, MC Hammer, and reading Sigmund Freud, all at the age of 14. She's reading Sigmund Freud's interpretation of dreams. 40-15, and dreaming of returning to the finals tomorrow against Steffi Graf. Stayed in the point as long as she could.
Well, that's just great tennis from Sabatini. A well-disguised lob over Capriati. Sabatini just angling the volley away for a winner. And Jennifer didn't give up then either. She was trying to chase that down.
Sabatini now coming on quite strongly in the latter part of these games.
Well, the last few games have been very close. Could have gone either way.
Capriati now reclaims the advantage. Stefano Capriati. Yes, come along, Jennifer. Concentrate. Her concentration has waned twice.
Gabriela Sabatini lives in Buenos Aires, Argentina. She also has a home on Key Biscayne and spends a lot of time there because when she goes back to Argentina, she is so well known. She's like a goddess there. And she can't go anywhere in Argentina without being recognized.
Capriati.
Well, very hard ground strokes exchanged by both players, but Capriati a little bit of topspin on that forehand and the wind behind her that just popped the ball over the net.
And what? The game to Jennifer Capriati. 4 games to 2. She leads.
And the crowd certainly behind Jennifer Capriati.
In our last 3 games, we have been at deuce 12 separate times. Been very evenly played, but the decisive points have gone in favor of the 14-year-old youngster from Saddlebrook, Florida.
Gabriela Sabatini won a silver medal at the 1988 Olympics in Seoul in singles.
The crowd thunders for a magnificent point.
Well, both players lunging for every shot here. Great court coverage by both players. But it's Sabatini who eventually wins the point. With a lunging forehand volley and the error from Capriati. And that point taking a lot out of both players. So it's 30-love Sabatini at the 1988 Olympics in Seoul.
Game warning to Sabatini.
Sabatini receiving a delay of game warning. The first today. There was some hint, and our producer Tom Hastings picked up on this, that she might be trying to delay play. Why in a moment? Wendy?
Well, Jennifer plays very quickly between points, and Gabby does like to play at her own pace. Gabby never ever plays quickly.
horrid when it came off the racket.
Well, Gabby sort of, after she won that point, looked at the umpire and said, "Here, take that." She did mean to get an acute angle on it, but I don't think she meant it as good as that. But at the 1988 Olympics, Gabby carried the flag for Argentina in the opening ceremonies, and that was a great honor for her.
Steffi Graf won the gold that year. Refusing to go quietly is Jennifer in this game, and up 4-2. It's 40-15.
Well, Gabby just received a warning for a time violation. If she gets another time violation, she'll receive a point penalty. And if it happens several times, she could only receive point penalties.
We made the comment that perhaps Jennifer had suffered from a wane in concentration her last two games after building 40-15 advantages, or 15-40 as the case may be. Here the same may be said of Gabrielle. 40-30. Fortunate back tone. That certainly did not help play. We'll return after this. The last three have gone to Argentina's finest. This is a decidedly Jennifer Capriati crowd today.
Well, they're definitely behind the young 14-year-old, and Jennifer having to cover a lot of court in that match, and Gabby trying to get the lob over Jennifer's head, but Gabby didn't move her feet on that shot.
Jennifer Capriati coming off the baseline a bit.
That was a very difficult lob from Sabatini. Jennifer was looking into the sun. The wind was also taking the ball deeper, and the angle that she got off that lob was incredible. And Jennifer coming up with 11 winners to Gabby's 6.
Love.
And Gabby trying to mix the play up, but Gabby way out of court when she hit the backhand volley. And Jennifer loves to go cross court with the forehand.
Sabatini survives what I thought was a rather poor line call a moment ago. 40-15. As again she stalks the net relentlessly.
Well, smart play by Sabatini, because when she hit that backhand approach shot, she didn't give Jennifer very much pace. Jennifer likes a lot of pace to hit her backhand passing shot.
The U.S. Open champion hoping finesse rather than a power backhand might work. It did not.
Gabby's very good with the drop shot, but the thing is that she was way near the baseline when she hit that shot, and it would have had to have been perfect to have been a winner.
and headed back to Miami next week. Love.
Well, unbelievable depth from Sabatini. Also heavy top.
Love. The masses grumbled over another line call that appeared to be deep.
It did appear to be long. And after that point, Jennifer just sort of pointed to the baseline.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't call out during the point. Thank you.
And Tom Cook in the chair, admonishing 6,000 or so here to keep their opinions to themselves.
Well, there have been close calls, and they've been going against both players, so you just have to play by the calls.
Our first match today between Graf and Tozier took 60 minutes to play. We are at 63 minutes and not through the first set. Here, 40 love. This has been exceptional tennis at times. We certainly hope you're enjoying it. With Wendy Turnbull, I'm Paul Kennedy, the 1991 Virginia Slims of Florida. Sabatini pulls within one still, 5-4. And will return to Boca as Capriati serves. Enjoying the wind, I'm sure, more than our players. Sabatini hot-footing Capriati all over this very warm court. Sabatini's approach affecting Jennifer there?
Definitely. Sabatini rushed in behind that shot. Just made Jennifer rush her attempt at a passing shot. And very good tactic by Sabatini because it's a precious situation at the moment.
And Jennifer, perhaps fatigued, having major difficulty with first service. And long. That puts you on your heels the entire point, doesn't it?
Jennifer's missed the first serve a few times in this game. Sabatini's really jumped on those second serves, and she's also attacked the net, forcing her opponent into error. And once again, missing the first serve.
Double break point. And break she does. Gabriela Sabatini. Not first, 5-all. Once down 3-1 and 4-2. Sabatini has rallied.
Sabatini once again getting a second serve from Capriati. But hitting such heavy topspin, but also hard. with the return of serve. A very aggressive game from Gabby.
The first time, of course, that Capriati has been broken today. This time, turnabout fair play. The tape stops the backhand. 30 long.
Gabriela Sabatini won the Virginia Slims Championship at Madison Square Garden in 1988, and last year lost in the final in 5 sets to Mr. Fellis. And it was one of the best women's tennis matches I have ever seen.
I think the trophy that Monica was holding was about as big as she is. The Virginia Slims presented.
And the Virginia Slims Championships in New York last year broke attendance records for a women's professional tennis tournament.
Yet she's still down 40-15.
Capriati just pounding the backhand side of Sabatini, and Sabatini has to hang on that side once again. But Capriati just hitting to the open court.
The rally by Gabriela Sabatini will return after this word from Infinity, the luxury car division of Nissan. Love. Jennifer Capriati quickly with 2 rapid points. She had won but 2 points in the last 3 games. Although she has battled point after point after point in prolonged volleys and rallies. It's gone the other way.
Jennifer went up 30 love in this game by getting her first serve in play, but on this point she has to rely on a second serve, and Sabatini pounces on the return.
30 all. Gabby telling us after last night's win that she was satisfied with every aspect of her game. It was now a matter of concentration and execution. And wide. Break point, set point.
30-40.
Once down, 3 games to 1, and facing double break point, Gabriela Sabatini has turned that adversity into perhaps this triumph in our opening set. she turned this set around. 7-5 to Gabriela.
Well, great tennis from Sabatini, down 5-3 to win the next 4 games, breaking Jennifer twice. And when Jennifer served for it at 5-4, Gabriela Sabatini breaking her 15.
Thank you.
And that first set taking an hour and 6 minutes.
She had her service broken to Gabriela to open that set. She broke Capriati to end it. Love 15. How do you do?
Well, Jennifer says if you're going to attack my second serve, I'm going to do the same to yours.
Well, it comes in there at 61 miles per hour. It deserves to be hammered. Acrobatic returns on both sides of the net.
That's great tennis from Capriati and Sabatini. And it's Capriati who actually has to cover a lot of court. And a great lunging volley with good anticipation from Sabatini. But the thing is that Sabatini is making Capriati move from side to side and up and back. And Capriati's working so much harder than Sabatini.
And in. Online. 30-15.
Sabatini not letting up at all with the ground strokes and pinpoint accuracy with that forehand down the line. And I think Jennifer Capriati is looking maybe a little tired, and the mental part comes into that too, because she knows she had a great opportunity to win that first set.
Recall the delay of play warning given by Tom Cook in the chair to Sabatini. Was it her experience showing through and she was penalized for it? She knew it was warm. You had to have pace on this. It was going to be a long afternoon.
Well, Gabby doesn't intentionally go over the 25 seconds that you're allowed between points. I think she just didn't realize how long she had taken, because it was after a very long and exhausting rally.
It's called out. Oh, no, Gabby, yes, could kick herself. She just did. Oh, is she mad?
Well, against most players, that particular shot would have been a winner. But Capriati, very smart in throwing up the very high lob, and just the error coming off Sabatini's racket. And now it's Capriati who's actually slowing up the play.
With a break point. Can Capriati open this set as she did the first by breaking Gabriela Sabatini? Yes, she can. Indeed, she does. She leads 1 game to love in the opening game of our second set. Saying that her opponents would be tougher this year because they're used to her, has found it going tough today, again against Sabatini. Love 15.
Well, that's very true, because when Jennifer came on the tour last year, no one knew how to play her. And now that they've played her a couple of times, they've watched her play, they have a fair idea of what tactics they should use against her.
full. 15-30.
Well, that's the first double fault of the match, and that's coming from Jennifer.
And long. 15-40. Jennifer has failed to hold service in each of the last 2 times that she's held that honor. Gets a break there. 30-40. Breaks back on Capriati. We're knotted a game apiece.
Oh, Sabatini once again seeing the opportunity to come into the net, not trying to do too much with that backhand volley, but waiting for the opportunity to go for the winner. And it's Capriati's service that has let her down in this match, most when she needs it. She has failed to get her first serve in play.
Shot 15 love. Since the 9th game of our opening set, Sabatini has taken a stranglehold on this match.
Sabatini has made Capriati move from side to side and cover a lot of court, and she's wearing her opponent down. And Capriati, having been broken 3 times in this match to Sabatini's twice.
30 love. Forty love. Double full. The game to Sabatini, winning the 6th in our last 7. Turn to Boca in a moment. It's 15 love. Capriati with service. Debris on the court causing a let.
There's a can rolling along the court, so it's the right thing for Tom Cook, the umpire, to do.
30 love.
Glimpses of greatness still to come.
We haven't seen that shot for a few games. Jennifer was very successful with the backhand up the line in the first set.
We certainly haven't seen the same Jennifer Capriati that at one point led 5-3 in the opening set. Evidence again.
Well, Gabby playing with a lot of confidence to be able to hit that shot. She came right in and had made up her mind very early that she was going to drop shot off the serve.
Concentration, fatigue, and I don't want to use the word disintegration, but Jennifer Capriati, indeed, dropping 6 of the last 7 games, is struggling at the moment. For viewers watching us today, coast to coast on Prime Network and here in the state of Florida on Sunshine Network, our apologies for interference we're receiving from the sun today that may be affecting your signal. It's our problem here in Boca Raton, certainly not the fault of your regional cable system, and we appreciate you bearing with us. The first time we've been to deuce in a long, long while. And another break opportunity for Gabrielle. Can she win 7 of 8 games? Take a 3-1 lead? Yes, she can. A game to Gabriela Sabatini. She has now broken Jennifer Capriati 4 straight times.
Absolutely incredible, because Jennifer had that great opportunity when she served for the match at 5-4, and then to lose the next 4 games, and that's got to be hurting her mentally. She knows she had a great opportunity, and physically Sabatini's running her all over the place.
Capriati down the alley, right on the line. Rather vociferous, isn't she? Wrong. Intense. Capriati again. Love 30.
Second serve from Sabatini. And the favorite double-handed backhand return from Capriati.
I saw where Chris and Andy said they hope to have a little girl with a pigtail and a 2-fisted backhand. Of course, popularized by Chris Evert. That's what you see today, don't you, in Jennifer Capriati? And long. 30 all. How do you do if you're just joining us? 7-5, Sabatini rallying in our opening set and leading here 3-1. There is Jimmy on the left. This is Colette Everett on the right.
About to become grandparents for I don't know how many times.
Yes, pegged at the tee. 40-30.
Sabatini still making Capriati work for everything. And Jennifer not able to get to as many balls now.
And one. Sabatini again leads 4 games to 1 in the Virginia Slims of Florida. And you see Capriati with an uphill challenge facing her. Jennifer has won the first 2 points of each of the last 3 games. 40 love, but she has taken but 1 game in our last 9. That was long. Here, a love to him. Well, finally, signs of life. Capriati gathers herself. 4-2 now in set number 2. We might mention that with this wind blowing in from the Atlantic, there are thunder clouds ominously gathering too in the distance. And headed this way. Mother Nature with an array of challenges for us today in Boca. Yes, running her back and forth. That's where she's been so effective, has Sabatini.
Very good control from Sabatini. And very, very smart tactics. Plus the heavy topspin from Sabatini just always puts a lot of pressure on you, and you have to work so much harder because of that topspin.
A lesson being taught at the moment on position and placement.
And Jennifer has to be feeling a little weary after all this running.
A service winner. She leads 5 games to 2. Is Gabriela Sabatini. Can she break Capriati again? We will soon find out. Love 15.
15 all.
And 15 off. Sabatini beating Arashatova last night, straight sets. Has yet to drop a set in this tournament. And in. 15-30.
15-30.
Within 2 points of advancing to our championship final tomorrow. Within 1 point. The proud Argentinian, a U.S. Open champion, the defending champion of this tournament, with double match point. Capriati, the cross-court forehand. Wendy Turnbull at the moment, standing by down at court level. Game, set, match. Gabriela Sabatini. Straight sets. 7-5, 6-2. 10 of the last 12 games went to Sabatini after an illustrious beginning by Jennifer Capriati. It was promising, but fool's gold. And that bright smile, victory is sweet, is it not? Tomorrow, Steffi Graf and Gabby at center court. Here again, match point. The backhand by Sabatini. The forehand with topspin that Capriati could not return. We'll visit with this semifinal victor and Gabriela Sabatini. She'll be joined by Wendy Turnbull when we return to Boca Raton in just a moment.
Un partido que fue muy parejo desde el comienzo, ambas jugando muy bien, muy concentradas, las dos con una enorme capacidad defensiva, jugando desde el fondo, aunque Gabriela siempre procurando atacar. No la vi hacer saque y volea en este partido, mientras vemos uno de los mejores puntos de todo el partido. Sin embargo, atacó cada vez que pudo, cada vez que una pelota corta de Capriati le permitió acercarse a la red, y tuvo un muy buen porcentaje de definiciones en la red. Una Capriati que se desconcentró en algún momento estando 5-3 después de un pique de una pelota, un fallo del juez que no le pareció correcto. Gaby aprovechó ese resquicio y rápidamente se colocó 5 iguales, otro punto fenomenal. Cuando Capriati vuelve en su concentración, Gaby logró dominar ampliamente.
Looked at the umpire and said, "Here, take that." She did mean to get an acute angle on it, but I don't think she meant it as good as that.
Capriati jugando muy al estilo o muy a la escuela Chris Evert, el golpe de derecha muy similar, con una gran potencia. Capriati, una de las jugadoras que más fuerte le pegaba en el circuito. Y ahí la derecha de Gaby fue mortal. Vemos al padre de Jennifer Capriati, Stefano Capriati. Otra vez una gran derecha de Gabriela. Y ahí desarmándola con un revés. Y qué buena smash. Gabriela, que durante estos años en la Florida prácticamente ganó, no sé si decir la gran mayoría, pero de 1988 a 1992 ganó varios de los torneos. Por algo se la conocía también como la reina de la Florida en esos años. Ganó 3 veces este torneo en Boca Raton, 3 veces en Amelia Island, 2 veces en Hilton Head y una vez en Key Biscayne. Formidable definición en la red.
That's great tennis from Capriati and Sabatini. And it's Capriati who actually has to cover a lot of court. And a great lunging volley.
Muy buen estado físico de Gabriela, que a mi opinión en 1991 tuvo su mejor forma física, al menos en lo que tiene que ver con la movilidad. Y ahí vemos 7-5 y 6-2 y Gaby a la final en Boca Raton.
7-5, 6-2.